And football begins tonight. Eagles, Falcons, it's time to rock and roll. Your biggest storylines of the year, right?
Yes.
And I got to judge whether I accept these as
these
worthy.
These are some bold takes, Mike, and I want to hear from you whether you agree with these, realistic or not.
How many we got to go through?
We got a lot of them, so as much as we can. I probably got almost 20 of them on here.
All right, let's see if we can get. I will be as short and succinct as possible.
All right, first one. Tell me what you think of this. The Dolphins will have a 1,000-yard receiver, Kenny Stills, and a 1,000-yard rusher this year in Kenyon Drake. You buy that or not?
No, wrong on both accounts. I think the Dolphins blow. I don't know if they'll get 1,000 total yards. Next.
Joe Flacco will have the best season of his career statistically. Teammates say the drafting of Lamar Jackson has lit a fire under Joe Flacco.
Disagree. Lamar will be starting by week 10.
You don't have to go through this fast. But...
No, I want to nail 20.
I'm afraid. Now I'm thinking to myself, I'm afraid it's going to be 4 minutes from now.
Come on.
All right, the Rams will win the NFC Championship and advance to the Super Bowl.
Disagree. I could see them getting to Championship Sunday. I still can't buy Jared Goff in a big spot. Not yet.
Hugh Jackson
is awful.
Well, we know that. Although he did receive a lot of praise on Hard Knocks. Hugh Jackson will coach the Browns for all 16 games this season. Do you buy that or not?
You know, maybe it's because I watched the TV show. I just feel like that whole situation, that staff is so dysfunctional. But for some reason, they just like Hugh Jackson. I'll say that, yeah, he will, even though I don't know why.
You think the Browns will be better this year, right?
Yeah,
obviously.
But I don't think he's any good.
Right.
And his two coordinators are jerks. Haley and Williams just cursing at everybody, yelling at everybody. It's, oh, no.
But I love how we're using Hard Knocks as, that might have helped him. It seems like
please. You got a general manager who's wearing shorts, but he wears a sweatshirt with it and chews gum like a maniac. I don't know. I can't do anything with the Browns.
We might lose to the Browns.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
And neither can David. All right, next bold take here. Ben Roethlisberger, David's favorite. Ben Roethlisberger will win his first MVP award this season. Roethlisberger entered camp in better shape and plans to set a tone.
0.0% chance.
That's the first one I feel like you emphatically disagree with.
That's asinine. Roethlisberger sucks on the road. Go look at the numbers.
That's your opinion.
Hey, Brady, Le'Veon's not even in camp. We all just assume Antonio Brown's a unicorn going to play forever. Nah, I'm sorry. No. No, if Roethlisberger won MVP, I'd be floored.
It's not true.
Sorry, Jim.
All right, next one. DeAndre Hopkins will end the season as the NFL's most productive wide receiver this year.
Agree.
Really?
I think a full season with David's godson, Deshaun Watson. Yes, DeAndre Hopkins could put up the best season of his career. He also is going to get 200 targets. Yes. The only time DeAndre Hopkins has been anything but dominant is when your boy, Brock Osweiler was his quarterback.
He was not my boy.
Yeah.
I thought that he'd be better than he was.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it in half.
He looked good in Denver for a while.
Wow.
All right, how about let's talk the Colts. Indianapolis will finish second in the division and make a run at one of the wild card playoff spots this season. Realistic or not?
Not. I think they're capped at 7 wins. I think the O-line's a little bit better. Skill players are lacking. Running game's lacking. Defense still in dire need of talent. And Andrew Luck might be healthy, but gee whiz, I got to see a little bit before we talk playoffs. Next.
Kansas City Chiefs will lead the NFL in scoring after finishing 6th last season with Alex Smith as their quarterback. They'll lead the league in scoring. Disagree.
Mahomes only started 1 game. He's a boomer bust type guy. I think for every big-time throw he makes down the field where you go, oh, my God, I can't believe it, he's going to make one bonerific decision that's going to end drives. I can't go there with that. Lead the NFL? No.
Can't wait for your take on this one because we've talked about John Gruden quite a bit.
I feel like you're patronizing.
No, this one is, I know what you'll say it as.
John Gruden sucks.
Well, listen to this bold take. The Raiders will respond to Gruden's high-energy plan, and the team will catch fire late to challenge in a winnable AFC West.
Second dick.
No chance, in your opinion.
None. I think Gruden's an idiot. I think this whole thing is idiotic. We traded Khalil Mack because he was too expensive. Wait. You want me to believe in the guy who traded a third-round pick for Martavius Bryant and then released Bryant because of suspension? Dude, you traded for a guy who's one step from being Josh Gordon or Josh Blackman. Hell no with John Gruden.
Zeke Elliott will lead the NFL in rushing yards and yards from scrimmage this season.
Disagree. Tyron Smith's already banged up. Travis Frederick's got that autoimmune deficiency disorder or whatever it is. No. They got no wide receivers. You hate Dak Prescott. You'd rather have a dead guy at quarterback.
That is true.
No, I can't do that with Zeke.
Pants, the silks.
Travis Frederick was an all-pro center. He may never play football again. Why? Is it wrong I'm disagreeing with these, David? No, not at all. All right.
What about your Giants? Saquon Barkley.
No.
Will catch 80 passes this season.
Agree.
80?
Yeah, because we're going to be behind in a lot of games, and he'll never come off the field. I could see him being a David Johnson kind of guy. And obviously, I know Odell Beckham Jr. and Evan Ingram, Shepard, but Saquon Barkley, you don't draft a running back second if you don't plan on getting him 400 touches. I could see in a range of 80, yeah. I just don't think we could possibly be better than 7 or 8 wins.
How about Zach Ertz? Zach Ertz will supplant Rob Gronkowski as the most productive tight end in football this season.
No, because the Eagles use too many pieces. They use 3 or 4 running backs. They use 3 or 4 wide receivers. They use multiple tight end sets. I would look like you need volume to be more productive than Gronk. Maybe Travis Kelce fits that mold. I can't do it with Ertz. I think Ertz is one of the most talented guys out there, maybe the best pure receiving tight end out there. But no, Eagles use too many pieces, man.
Got to give you one about the Lions.
Please don't.
Lions will get off to a bad beginning. Tough early schedule combined with lack of pass rush will send Detroit to a 1-4 start. Bold or not?
If it's true, is it not bold? I'm very concerned that they will come out and beat the Jets and then, lose a few games in a row. I don't trust this team, man. It just feels funky. I hope I'm wrong. No, that one I believe is true. I'll buy that. Sadly.
You're going to like this one. Second-year running back Christian McCaffrey will emerge as the best all-purpose back in the league.
Agree.
No, you're high on that.
I think McCaffrey's in line for a big year. And remember, last year, a lot of people were like, he didn't run well between the tackles. Yeah, he still was like one of the 10, 12 biggest weapons in the league. If this kid shows any acumen running the football, he's just going to be a monster. I think he's a really special player. Yeah, I agree with that one.
All right, Seattle Seahawks. Feel like a lot of question marks with them this year.
Next.
The Seahawks will have a top 5 rushing offense, and Chris Carson will lead the way.
No to all of that. What are you, insane?
That was on ESPN.
I think they're a 5-11, 6-10 football team. I don't trust their line. The Rashad Penny, the kid they drafted, is hurt. Carson's an okay player, but what are we doing? Doug Baldwin has one knee. They lost Paul Richardson. They lost Jimmy Graham. No, I don't trust anything Seattle. I hate that take.
But we do have time for a few more, so now we can do some, quick rapid-fire ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't quick enough for you.
No, you nailed all of them. I can rattle off some more here.
Go.
Michael Thomas will lead the NFL in receiving yards.
No, that's not a shot. He'll be up there, but no, the Saints going to run the ball.
Khalil Mack will lead the NFL in sacks.
I will say yes, but part of that is I'm so bitter that the Lions sat on their ass again. Yes, I'll say yes to Khalil Mack.
Jason Garrett, first coach fired in the NFL this season.
He must have pictures of Jerry Jones with a border collie. I don't know how he's even employed. Sure, launch him out of a cannon. He's a zero-sum factor coach. Yes, go ahead.
Pat Mahomes leads the league in passing yards.
Stop.
These are bold. These are bold.
Okay. Does it mean if we all sit around a campfire and smoke a cucumber-sized blunt that we then just make bold takes? He started one game. You want me to say he's going out for 5,000 yards? Stop. No.
Got weapons, though.
I know, but come on. That's not fair to the kid.
Let's end with this one, because this is a good one in regards to something we discussed yesterday during the over-under. The Jacksonville Jaguars will miss the playoffs this season.
That I agree with, and I can back it up. I mean, their defense scored 8 touchdowns last year. I think there were 6 or 7 games they held opponents under 12 points. Their wide receivers are like a collection of your ex-girlfriends. I mean, they lost Marquise Lee. They lost Allen Hurns. They lost, who was the other numbnuts they lost? Allen Robinson. Dude, Dante Moncrief is your number 1 receiver? No. See? We rocked it. We went right through those.
Well, we were on pace to basically be done in 3 minutes. I'm not used to being done in 3 minutes.
I'm here to remind you about Buffalo Wild Wings.